guys, it's Tammy and it's Saturday morning, and today I'm going to show you how to weigh food. I've gotten a lot of requests from people on Tammy, how do you weigh food? How do you get started? Yes, I weigh my food. I always weigh my food in grams. Never in ounces or pounds. I just weigh it in grams. First thing you want to do is get yourself a food scale. Now, my Aunt Sue and Uncle Pat sent me a food scale. The battery died in it once. It lasted me for about a year and a couple of months, and all of a sudden it just crashed. It stopped working. I got this one at Kohl's department store. I think it's normally like $40-50 scale, but they had a 30% off. Plus I had $10 cold cash. Plus I had $10 birthday rewards points. So I got this really, really cheap, and it's a really, really, really good digital scale. Really good digital scale. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is turn it on. Obviously, I have mine set to grams, but like I said, you can set it to pounds. You can set it to ounces if you want to. Now, when I first started, and I didn't realize that it was a pain. It was a pain to weigh everything, weigh your vegetables, weigh your fruit, weigh your ketchup, weigh your mustard, weigh your mayonnaise, weigh your Greek yogurt. It was a pain. But after a few weeks, it got easy. And then I started learning some tricks from other people, which made it even easier. So that way I'm going to share it with you, so you guys don't have to go through what I went through. Okay, so it's breakfast time. I haven't hit the gym yet. What do I normally eat before I go to breakfast? I usually have a protein and a carb. Usually about a half an hour, 45 minutes before I go and work out, so that way I can get that energy release while I'm lifting, while I'm doing my cardio. Okay, so what I do is I take my Greek yogurt, and on the back, you'll see it says serving size, and it lists everything for it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it lists everything for it. But up in here, it shows how much a serving size is in grams, okay? Now in here it says 170 grams. I usually eat about 200 grams of yogurt every time I go, just because I want to. Because I found out just the serving size alone just wasn't satisfying me enough through my cardio workout. Now, what I used to do is I used to put the bowl on the scale, and then I would hit tare, which means it'll zero everything out. And then I used to scoop it from here to there, okay? Which is fine. You can do that too. I have, there's no problems with that. But I have learned over the months and months of doing this that if you zero out the scale, put your tub of Greek yogurt on it, and now subtract 200 grams from what it weighs. So right now it says it weighs 593, so I want it to weigh 393. So what I can do is I can scoop till it says 393. And we're still scooping. Oops, just a little bit more. Okay, 393, okay? And what the really nice part about doing it this way, by putting the container on, it could be peanut butter, it could be whatever you want. The nice thing about it is the stuff that's on the spoon is already counted, so you can eat that. Yum. So, the other way, the stuff on the spoon wasn't counting because you were putting it into the bowl on the scale. And what was ever on the spoon wasn't counted for. And what is that, guys? Extra calories. So put your container on the scale, and that way you can lick the spoon. Now, what I want to do is I want to add some strawberries to my Greek yogurt, okay? So what I want to do is I want to put the container on the scale. I want to hit tare to zero it out. And now I'm going to put some strawberries in there. Already meal prepped, cut up strawberries. And I usually go with anywhere between 80 grams to 100 grams of fruit. I find that that's what gives me the best energy. Carbs give you energy through your workout because it's a quick digesting carb. It's a healthy, simple carb, and they're good for you. And also berries are very low in carbs compared to, like, say, banana, watermelon, grapes, that sort of thing. Okay, so we got 109 grams of strawberries. So now what I'll do is I'll go to Fat Secret, or you guys use MyFitnessPal, and I will log in for breakfast that I had 200 grams of this yogurt, and I had 109 grams of strawberries. Now, what I also like to do sometimes too, because I'm having a little sweet tooth this morning, I could add a few chocolate chips to it, or I could put some Walden Farms caramel syrup in there, which is zero everything except for some sodium. But I just feel like having some stevia in the raw, and I'll just sprinkle that on there, and I don't have to log that because it's zero everything. Okay, guys, I thought I'd just bring you this video on how to weigh food. Oh, and another thing, I almost forgot too. When you're measuring a plate, okay, a plate that's bigger than your scale, and you can't see the numbers down below, this is what you do. Pretend this is one of my big black plates, and this is a cup, okay? You take the cup, you put it on the scale, and you hit zero, and you put the plate on top, and that way you can read the numbers. All right? I'll talk with you guys later, and you have a good day. Bye.